making friends, walking to class, exercising. Things we don't normally think about, we just do. But what if you had a disability?
My name is Eva Anderson, and I spent a few days with Ashley Anderson, a wheelchair-bound student at UNI, to find out just what it is like to be a college student with a disability.
Ashley Anderson was born May 8, 1985, with a disorder called cerebral palsy.
What it pretty much means is that I didn't get enough oxygen to part of my brain when I was born. So because of that, it affects my walking and some of my fine motor skills and things like that.
So what kind of tasks can most people do that you aren't able to do?
It's not that I'm not able to do them, it's just I have to accommodate to them, so I'm able to do them.
Since her childhood, Ashley has faced many setbacks. Her high school teachers told her to give up hope of ever attending a four-year college. But that didn't stop Ashley. She is a senior at the University of Northern Iowa, where she studies general communication. However, things aren't always easy.
Like, it's a little more difficult for me to write, so I can't write as fast.
Do you wish that all people would just take the stairs?
Not necessarily. I just wish they wouldn't complain, because I really don't feel like they have a right to complain. If they can use the stairs, use the stairs, you know?
Does that happen too often here?
Yeah. And then if I'm in here with another person, they'll start freaking out. And I'm so used to it that I'm like, it's okay, it's normal. During certain times of the day, it gets pretty crowded in here. That's why I have to leave my dorm a little bit earlier. So I usually have to leave about 15, 20 minutes, even 20 minutes early sometimes. I think I've only hit one or two people, and I've bumped them on accident. Otherwise, like if I'm walking behind someone and they don't realize it right away, then once they do realize it, they stop. And it's like, no, why are you stopping? Keep going, you know, I'm not gonna hit you and I'm not gonna do it. Even though I'm in a wheelchair, I do know how to drive the wheelchair. That's probably the most frustrating thing.
Is it sometimes hard to get out the door?
Yeah, because people, a lot of times they see me push the button, but they go through anyway. So it's like I'm opening the door for them.
Construction is also a problem for Ashley. With extreme weather conditions, it sometimes takes Ashley 25 minutes to get to class.
Contrary to what everybody thinks, we do still have to take personal wellness. I got in the pool with everybody else. It took me a little bit longer to get ready and stuff, but I did it.
Since this girl could swim, I was curious how she completed some of the more simple tasks in life.
How do you go to the bathroom?
How do I go to the bathroom?
I mean, I don't know, not the dirty details, but
yeah.
how do you get in and out?
Yeah, I can transfer myself. I'm lucky enough, whereas I had parents that taught me how to transfer myself, and I just pull myself up, and I do walk around in my walker, and that in itself is is a lot of work. Most of what I do when I hold myself up comes from my arms. I can lift my own body weight, so
That's great.
which my dad's like, most girls can't. With my disability, my muscles are constantly moving. As I get older, my metabolism slows down like everybody else's.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's really hard for me to like gain a ton of weight unless I just really didn't care about myself. So
What's one thing that you really want to do that might be harder for you to do?
I would love to run. I can't run. I don't know that feeling, and so I would love to run. I feel kind of talked down to. Like, I'm not as important because of my disability. In high school, kids would come up to me and say, well, the only reason these teachers like you is because you're in a wheelchair and they feel sorry for you. I don't want to ask for an extension because I'm in a wheelchair. I want to ask for an extension because I need it, just like you would.
How do you think this would affect your relationships you form later in life as far as dating goes?
Guys don't talk to me. Guys have a really hard time talking to me. It's like they think I'm scary or something. It's the wheelchair. They're scared. I can joke. If you can't laugh at yourself, who else can you laugh at? You know? And so I make jokes all the time, and I talked about my friend that was blind. And she and I crack jokes all the time. And
about your disabilities?
Yeah, about her disabilities.
Hey! Wanna hang out? Sure! What's up, Stick? Give me a ride.
Let a lot of my friends get into my wheelchair and drive it around. Like
So they know what it
just so
feels
they
like?
can see. I think we all have a disability, it's just not visible. I don't change for anybody. I'm a very open person and willing to tell you whatever you would like to know. I would rather you ask than assume. It's okay to have a disability. I am still human. I'm still me. I'm still Ashley.
I never was the popular one. I never was